Welcome to Day 4, or the 4th episode of the Wounder's two-wheel drive off-roading adventure in the stunning landscapes of New Zealand's South Island. We've got 4 terrible two-wheel drive cars, an even worse support vehicle, and none of them cost more than $1,500. With a ton of terrain to cross before we arrive at our next destination, sit back, relax, and watch Day 4 of the Wounder's 2x4 challenge. If you like automotive-based YouTube channels that occasionally don't have that much automotive content, then you've come to the right place. Let's kick into it. Today starts at Carter's Beach, Westport. This voiceover is purely here to pass time while today's hosts figure out what they want to say.
Hey going? There you go. This is Gimbal Greg. He's usually on the gimbal, but today he's going to be on camera with us.
Yeah, buddy.
So we're in Carter's Beach in Westport, day 4. All the cars have made it here, so everything is going particularly well.
Yesterday was a bit of a struggle going up to Denniston, up to Mount Rockford radio tower. The Punto, as we described earlier, lost half of its engine bolts to the mounts.
It was a highly technical challenge, a lot of climbing, a lot of shingle and scree, so it was extremely loose.
Not having low range was quite a disability for us, but we made it.
Made it up there. The wounded part came into its own, and it was absolutely indispensable. If we didn't have it, we wouldn't have made it up. Simple.
Yeah, so today we're going to be heading down to across to Westport first for the museum that Greg told us about.
Coaltown Museum, functioning cutaway boat engine.
Oh, good. So we're going to go and have a look at that, and then we're going to make our way down by the coast, down to Hokitika.
Yep, there's a couple of tracks along the way we'll try and find what we've been told about and read about. Stop at Punakaiki on the way, look at the pancake rocks and do all that sort of stuff.
Bit of a scenic walk there, so we'll get a bit of footage of that.
Yeah, it's a nice short day today, so we've got a bit of time up our sleeves to sort of do this, that and the other that we wanted to do before. At the West Coast Pie Shop, getting some pretty lush pies.
Look at the cheese to meat ratio.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Highly recommend.
Oh, hey Greg.
There you go.
Yeah, this is the local Westport pool.
Cold Town.
Yeah. Won't you take me to Cold Town? This engine is a 6-cylinder producing 1,000 horsepower. It was used to power a dredging unit built in 1908. It stayed in use until Coal Town acquired the unit in 1979. The rest of the ship was sent for scrap, and the engine was salvaged, put on display, and is now coin operated. It also has a unique feature where it turns grown men into excitable children. Amazing stuff.
Henrite lubricants. That you do.
Yeah.
Dredge engine from the Marfetta. 1909.
You know, Marfetta is the te reo name for Greymouse.
Is it? Wow. So this is the engine out of the dredge. 1,000 horsepower.
Yeah.
That's a lot of, that's more than an RB30, mate. more reliable, and has a longer stroke.
The rest of Coal Town Museum was incredibly interesting. However, due to our poor camera work, you'll have to visit it for yourself to find out. The next spot was Cape Foulwind, named because it smells bad sometimes. Why, you ask? There are a ton of seals beside the ocean, and when the wind is blowing the wrong direction, your whole body absorbs the smell of large ocean beast. Actually, it's because an old seafarer was blown offshore at this point and considered the unpredictable winds to be foul in nature. Unlike the 3 previous days, Day 4 has a lot of gentle seaside tarmac driving. In case you wondered what a standard New Zealand road looks like, here it is. New Zealand is a relatively young nation. all of this rolling farmland was once bustling forest, cleared in the nation's early days by logging crews or deliberate fire.
Yeah, so we came up this little four-wheel drive route here and got told off. Seemingly it was actually private property, so got a little bit put crook by that one, but we'll carry on out. It's pretty good.
When you don't have enough automotive-specific activities to occupy automotive enthusiasts such as the Wounders, they tend to go stir-crazy.
Sam? Jesse? Guys? I think they're in trouble. There's only one thing for it. Emergency PGs. Guys! Sam!
You guys alright? Yeah.
Oh, well, like, I was putting PGs and I found his face down naked and unresponsive in the creek.
Oh, no, no, we're fine.
You sure?
Get it?
Sword. Okay, well, let's go back this way.
Anyway, that was our attempt at humour. We promise it will definitely get better. Or it might not. There you can see a typical New Zealand intercity passenger train. They're mostly powered by 3-cylinder Kubota diesel engines and tend to tow garden sheds on wheels.
Drama. The Wounders have gotten tired of the train track walk and are now heading back to the cars.
Whilst we had copious roadside barbecue picnics, this is the only one we managed to film.
So I'd beat there, Greg. We've got some sangers, got the old Chinese honey coloured creek hooks.
Bit of coleslaw there, courtesy of Jane. And also some refined tomato-based sauce. And super soft. Where's
A super bean bread.
super bread?
The old red rider cooks hard like always. Fucking hell yeah. Sitting by the river getting bitten by sandflies.
A bag of pre-cooked sausages, some bacon, bread, slaw, and good times. Onwards, we drove to Punakaiki, a natural attraction beside the ocean. See if you can spot why these formations are known as the Pancake Rocks. Heck! Look! A second Volkswagen Beetle. This one is silver, looks a bit squashed, but it's quite rare to see two Beetles in the same parking lot. Here we have another standard New Zealand feature in popular destinations, the wondrous and often overlooked information board. That's right, you guessed it, the rocks look like stacked flapjacks, or hotcakes if you will. The pancake rocks are deceiving at first glance, with a network of hollows that with the right weather conditions and a rough enough ocean can provide a spectacular blowhole of seawater and mist that shoot high into the sky. That didn't happen today, it was too calm. At this point, we're well over halfway through the 5-day 4x2 adventure. This is the first day we've had lots of time to explore. Whilst we love a good hoon as much as the next person, it's awesome to spend quality time with great friends along the way. Here's a rare moment of high-speed tarmac driving. Getting the cars to triple digits has been a rarity on this trip. And that's it. Here's our destination for the night. Hokatika's Kiwi Holiday Park. A lot nicer than we were expecting, and the perfect place to wind down for our last night on the 4x2 adventure. Anyway, gotta bounce. That's a wrap for the 4th day on our 2-wheel drive off-road odyssey across New Zealand's South Island. From coin-operated 1,000 horsepower dredge engines to non-blowing natural blowholes created out of rock-based flapjack stacks. Or pancake rocks if that's easier. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride. Stay tuned for day 5. Will all the cars make it back to the finish? If you enjoyed the adventure so far, be sure to hit the button and do the thing. Until then, remember, it's not about the size of your wheels, it's about the size of your car.
Hey,